They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stop counting.
So can LSU win the SEC championship, bro? I think it's possible, right? Who's our hardest game coming up? We play Texas A&M this weekend. That could be a really good game. Then we have a bye week before we play Alabama. That could be a good game. And then after that, I think we play Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, and maybe someone else that's not that good. Oh, Florida. Yeah, we do play Florida. That's right. I think all three of those games are winnable. Really, all those games I just named are winnable, right? Obviously, Alabama is going to be a hard game. Obviously, Texas A&M, as of right now, looks like a hard game. Maybe they're not as good as they have been put out to be, right?
Look. Traffic. Traffic. Oh.
But I think if we get past Texas A&M this weekend and we get past Alabama in 3 weeks, I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone that can stop us outside of, maybe Texas, right? Or maybe Georgia. Maybe that's. I think if we make it to the title game, those are the two teams we're gonna play, right? We're either gonna play Georgia or Texas. I think. Who would I rather play in that situation? Honestly, probably Texas, bro. Because from what I seen from Georgia the other night, they were all over Texas quarterback like crazy, bro. They were all over Quinn Ewers, man. And I fear that if they did that to Garrett Nussmeier, we might be done because we don't have a run game, right? Caden Durham maybe can break a few, but he's not rushing for 100 yards every game. Sure, he did it the other night, but that was against Arkansas, right? He's not doing that every game, and I don't think he's doing it against Georgia. So if Garrett Nussmeier can't pass on Georgia, So from what I've seen, I think I'd rather play Texas, honestly. I think we could score on their defense, and I think we could do exactly what Georgia did and put pressure on Quinn Ewers and take them out of the game, So I would much rather play Texas as of right now, And that's crazy because I think they've looked the best out of every team in, all of college football throughout this point. Yeah, Georgia beat them the other night and they looked good doing it. But from week 1 to right now, I think Texas has looked better than anybody. That's including Georgia. Like I said, Georgia just had a good game the other night. So can LSU win the SEC? Yes. I just think it's going to be a big challenge to get over Texas and Georgia. I think they make the SEC championship game if that's what, we have to do. Because I think we beat Texas A&M. I do. I really don't think they're as good as they're put out to be. They struggled against Mississippi State, bro. Now, unless Mississippi State's the best 2-win team of all time, maybe. But I think we'll get past Texas A&M. Then we have a bye week before we play Alabama. So I think we'll be okay. And we get Alabama at home in Tiger Stadium. So I think we'll be okay there. Alabama hasn't looked very well neither, right? No matter what the Bama fans try to tell you, they're not that good. I think we'll get past Alabama. It's not going to be an easy game. It's not what I'm saying. And they could win the game, right? They're very talented. Alabama could beat LSU. I just think we're going to get past them. And after that, like I said, we have Vanderbilt, Florida, Oklahoma. And I think we can get past all of those teams. I really do. I don't think neither one of those teams can beat us. Oklahoma hasn't looked good. They just got blew out by South Carolina, blew out by Texas. Struggled to beat Auburn. Now, Florida, they have looked decent the past few weeks. But I don't see it happening, man. We own Florida. I mean, we beat them. When's the last time Florida beat us? 2017? Yeah, I think so. We beat Florida even when we're bad. In 2020, 2021, Florida is just not good, man. And I don't know how much longer Billy Napier is going to be there. He's saving his job right now by competing in the SEC, competing with Tennessee, and competing with or blowing out Kentucky. He might be saving his job, but I don't think it's going to last long. And as for Vanderbilt, very good Vanderbilt team, right? But that's in Vanderbilt terms. And I like Vanderbilt. I have nothing against them. I like their quarterback, Diego Pavia. I just don't think they should be competing with LSU, and I don't think they will. I really don't. They shouldn't be competing with Bama, and they beat them, so maybe, we'll see. I think LSU's going to beat them. if I had to pick that game right now. But yeah, so I don't see, we don't play Georgia. We don't play Texas. We've already beaten Ole Miss. We played Texas A&M this week. We don't play Tennessee, right? So we dodged three of the powerhouses in the SEC, right? Tennessee, Georgia, and Texas. The only way we could play them is if one of them make it to the SEC championship, which I think they will. I think it's going to be Georgia or Texas, like I said. But yeah, man, I think LSU can make it. I think they will make it. Right? I mean, people have slept on LSU this year, man. We lost to Southern Cal, and it's a terrible loss. It is. Southern Cal is awful right now, and we have that loss to them, and it's holding us back. But overall, man, I think LSU is a really good team right now. And we're always like that, right? Especially under Brian Kelly. We get better in October, right? We're in the top 10 now. If we win this game, we might be in the top 5. If we beat Texas A&M, we might be in the top 5 next week. We'll see. But yeah, I do think LSU makes it to the SEC championship. I'm not going to get ahead of myself and say we're going to win it all and win national championships and win the playoffs and beat Georgia and Texas. I'm not doing that. I did that with the Saints. I said we'd make the playoffs probably, and we haven't won a game since week 2. So, yeah, y'all let me know what you think, if you agree or not. Is LSU bad and I'm tripping? Y'all let me know, man.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.